Streaming on a Friday. What a day today it is. I'm waiting for it to log in right now. It's a Friday and I'm streaming. Usually I take Fridays off because you need that time away. But we only have a few more days until the banner's up. And I think I've worked pretty hard for it. So I'm still trying to work for it though. Oh, wrong way. Here we go. No. Come on. Yeah, we're working for that banner. So honestly, with yesterday's stream, I honestly found it actually pretty enticing. Because on Wednesday, I left it off on the day of the Cerberus festival, and everything that happened yesterday was like its own contained episode. Like, I am so glad that on Wednesday I actually decided to log off at the time that I did. Didn't decide to continue to do more, even though I stayed up a lot later than usual. But it was such a perfect cut of the day ending that when I went back to try and take care of everything else, it was just perfectly in that area where it had very little how can I say, very little it had more of an impact yesterday in just like sitting throughout the entire one episode. The whole like story quest situation just yesterday was so good because I was just so like locked in with like everything that was going on with Nahida, with Dunyarzad, with Dia, with the whole Akasha system and everything. Even Catherine. Holy sh! It makes so much more sense now. She's just not a magical teleporting lady. Yeah, that shit actually kind of hit pretty hard. I was like, that makes so much sense. After the whole Inazuma thing, it makes so much more sense. No wonder she's everywhere. But yeah, that shit was like, yeah. So I really enjoyed yesterday's stream. It was just so good. Everything that was going on. Because especially like the reason I liked it so much is because of how it started and where it kind of led me. And it's just, yeah, the whole self-contained situation was just so great. Like, I really left at the very beginning of the whole thing, and that really, really, really locked me in. I am so glad I didn't continue. Because I was ready to go that day, but I was like, nah, it's already too late. I can't go anymore today. So I should probably just leave off for today. And then, hell yeah. I can finally leave Sumeru. We need an expedition reward. We need my marvelous thing, the marvelous miracles box situation. And man, yesterday was just a great day.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Wait, does this mean she's also locked into the Akasha from this distance? I don't think that would happen, right? Who's done? Dispatch again. Man, yesterday was so good. I still take the 70%. Both had tears for 2 different reasons. You were laughing at me, probably. Okay. Confirm exchange. Wait a minute. See. That shit hit hard. I didn't expect to be hit with the Nanako situation. Okay, do we still have my condensed resin from yesterday? Because I was like, what should I do with my resin? And so I was like, condensed resin. Okay, Dendroculus. Cat's tail, okay. Lucky coins. Okay. These, Dream Solvent. I told you they set up the storytelling after Inazuma? Yeah, they totally did. It was so good. They got their shit together. Like, it was building in, like, Inazuma. Like, they had a story going more and more often. But Sumeru, that shit was, like, just locked in. Like, now we got the writers in. It was just good. Good writing altogether. Okay, wait till you get up to Fontaine. Yeah, that might happen later on this week if... probably not by Tuesday. Because Tuesday's when the money's coming in. When the money's getting involved in the rolls. This year, law. Let's see. I need. Let's see. Can I use condensed resin on? What can I use condensed resin on? Actually, who needs level up materials? Shinkai is good. Jean, what does she need? She's actually good. She needs masks. Okay. You need this. Wait, can dense resins be used on boss things? I don't know. Geonosis? Geohypostasis? Cryohypostasis? I don't remember. Can dense resin be used on bosses? You just buy that $5 login thing? But that's per day, right? Isn't it? It's like for 30 days, it's every day. 30 days, every time you log in. Oh wait, hold on, I just saw that. Okay, no. This one? I mean, that'd be useful if I played it every day. But I only play it every 2 days. 2 days every other day of the week. I have my Genshin days. So, it's like... Daily, it would probably be useful if I played it daily, but I don't play it daily. It's only been just this week because I want the banner so bad. But yeah, can I use condensed resin on boss things? Okay, we can check. Let's see. Let's see. Chongyun. You can't use it on boss things? Okay. I think that's the only thing I'm waiting for is the resin. Well, we can use the resin on level up materials because everybody needs a level. And then I can use the condensed resin on I'm trying to think of the word. Condensed resin on money. Because I'm going to need money soon. I don't know why that took me forever. Log in and log out. Just to continue your day. Take the free gift. Build up my Primo gems every day. See, I wish I could log on my phone, but the PlayStation system still doesn't work with the regular Hoyoverse system. Kind of disappointing. 90 gems every day. And it is only $5. I'll consider it.
Scatter! Yeah!
I'll protect us. Yeah. Yeah.
As a frying pan, into the fire!
Whoa, why did somebody telling me to go over here?
Judgment. Lights out.
Spring forth!
Yeah. Hi.
Nice and spicy!
Why is it in the middle of the sea? Oh, okay, there is a middle of the sea. Okay, well. And it resets with the dailies. Do I dare spend the money?
Propagate!
Let the show begin.
Scatter!
You can't run. Boba, get them.
I'll consider it.
My lucky day.
I still don't want to spend money, just in case, you know?
Boom!
It's not like there's no real reason why I shouldn't do it. It's just I don't want to do it now. I want to see if I can get Hu Tao on his knees.
To the very final cut.
You can't run.
To the very...
Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, I pressed square by accident. That's literally 3 pulls. I don't want to do it until the time's up. Until I've reached the limit of my time.
Propagate!
Like I said, there's no honest real reason why I shouldn't do it. I want to be able to.
Punishment.
I want to do Hu Tao. There's actually real no reason why I should. Join us. No, thank you. I'm already part of it.
One strike will suffice.
You're toast.
Something dark side. Okay, over here. Where you at? This way. There's still so much stuff inside of Inazuma that I still need to finish. Even in Leeway, I never found all the Geoculuses, so I'm busy stuck on some situations. Oops. But we're still gonna continue with Sumeru as soon as we get our dailies done, or our resin done, and then.
Let me try.
Nice and spicy. Let's dance.
Propagate! Fall before me!
You can't run!
Cheap ways. I've got you there.
Scatter!
Shiver!
You win. This will do! Taste my bliss. Fall before me. Ready. Cut down. Like this.
Nope. This way. Wait, I'm full up on keys again, aren't I? I think I am. Ooh, we can unlock Tinare and Nilu. Okay, let's actually do Tinare's.
So you know your stuff, huh? I'll protect us.
Spring forth!
Judgment!
Propagate! What? Yeah, yeah.
You can't run!
Is that enough resin now? Nope, still not enough. Oh god. That's dead. Oh, okay. Didn't die.
It's my lucky day!
Punishment!
There's more!
To the fairy. Finally, to the fairy. It's my lucky day. See no more! Finally, scatter! To the fairy. Finally, no.
Okay, now we go up.
Boba, get them!
What? Oh, it's okay.
Help! Legionnaires
Ouch.
attacking me!
Here we go.
Open sesame! Oh, now I'm hungry.
Shit. I don't think my cat likes it when we shock each other. Happens every once in a while. There's not another lip, is there? Oh, I totally thought that was a lip. Okay, well, unfortunate. Okay, what is this?
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Propagate! Yeah.
You can't run!
Nice and spicy!
Yeah.
HD close. Okay, a couple more little things, I guess.
Outrider Amber, reporting. Another target tracked in...
Alright, this one's unlocked now. What's this thing? Today is Friday, which means else? I think one of the domains is different now. I forget which one it is. Is that the one I need? No, that was for somebody else's. Damn it. I need the mask. Let's see, what should I actually do today? Should I try to get some side quests done? Because I'm off tomorrow, so I can do like a lot of Sumeru stuff just by spending some time in Sumeru. Alright, finishing up some writing quests I haven't done in a while.
Baron Bunny!
Scatter!
No one escapes my sight!
Spring forth!
Shiver!
Scatter!
Damage being done.
You can't run!
Propagate! Yeah!
And the burst damage from the freeze is actually really good. There we go. Damn, look at that BP, it's almost all the way full. Okay. Let's see if we can get the golden coin, see if we can get the catch. Tatsuruna, here we go. I need like 7 golden koi, then I can get the catch. It's like 7 or 5, something like that. One of those in 2 numbers. Come on, golden koi. Damn. Wait. So what time is it? Nighttime? Golden koi, just like I planned. And he freaked out. I mean, we have the thing at Surumi Island that I still need to take care of. There's a couple things in Watatsumi I also need to take care of. Everything else is like searching for this little thing in this one little area. So those ones are going to take the longest, and I don't have the free time to just be able to do all that all the time.
Steady now, it's the final stretch! Whoa, nice catch!
Wait. No, he freaked out again. Huh? No, wait. He might be back in it. He's back in it.
So close, so close! Stay cool! Wow, Paimon's stomach is rumbling already!
Nope. There you go. Swim toward it.
You've got it! You got it! What is it? What is it? Is it another Paimon?
Okay, that's number 3. Let's pick up these Madakas because we're going to need them later.
Victory is almost at... Whoa! Nice catch! Steady now! Whoa! Nice catch! You've got it! You got it! Wow, Paimon's stomach is rumbling already!
Whoa, it changed mid-cast. Okay. Couldn't believe that.
Victory is almost ours! Whew, that was a tough fight! So close. What is it? What is it? Is it another Paimon? Victory is almost... Wow, Paimon's stomach is rumbling already!
Okay, Mondstadt. I think the koi are in this area, right? No. This one.
I'll race you there!
Well, no golden koi, but a regular koi. Well, we're gonna need that koi anyway. We're gonna update the catch. Once we get one copy of the catch, and that's it.
You've got it! You got it! What is it? What is it? Is it another Paimon?
Okay, there's regular koi here. Okay, nothing I want here. I mean, there's this place up here. Pretty sure this is all just Madakas. different shape Medaka is. And after that, it's only Leeway that has koi after that. But within that system. And I think I just need 2 more. Oh, there is golden koi here. There's just not one here now.
Victory is almost ours! Whoa! Nice catch!
I'm glad it didn't turn into like a weird bubble thing. And he freaks out.
Yeah! You nearly got him! Whew! That was a tough fight!
54 minutes left. Until when?
You've got it! You... Wow! Paimon's stomach is rumbling already! Victory is almost... Wow! Paimon's stomach is rumbling already!
Okay, Windrise. I also don't think there's a koi here.
Get ready for the gliding champion.
Yeah, I thought so. A daily reset, asking me to spend the money. Just spend the money, it'll be fine. It is only $5. Your YouTube subscriptions are like $25. That's a whole Twitch sub right there. You can pay Amazon Prime for that $5. It'll be okay. Damn. I gotta remember where these Leeway people have their koi fish. Also Spiral Abyss. I think I've hit the limit for Spiral Abyss for now. I need to level up more characters to have more elemental combinations, I think. Like I haven't reached that level of combos yet where I can do it a lot perfectly. Which is why I need to level up with her. Nope. I mean, with Natlan, it would just be like running around and like doing side quests, I guess, or doing like opening chests and stuff like that. I think, but I don't know. I mean, I've explored a lot of Natlan already by doing just side stuff, pretty much. I tried to see if there's like a story mission I could do, but there's no story mission because I haven't gotten that far in the story yet. Which makes some sense.
Bet you can't keep up with me!
But I'm still one nation behind in order to do the Natlan stuff. Here we go, boys. Oh, did I freak him out?
You've got it! You got it! Whew, that was a tough fight.
Come on, give me some extra ones. Give me bonus ones. Nope. No. You barely got past Act 1. Yeah.
Yeah, you nearly got him! Whew, that was a tough fight.
Why'd he jump behind? Why'd he jump backwards? No, bastard. Did I freak him out? Yeah, I freaked him out.
So close, so close. Stay cool. Paimon thinks you've earned yourself a new title, Favonius Fish Catching Extraordinaire.
I needed one more golden koi. This is so bullshit.
Victory is almost ours. Wow, Paimon's stomach is rumbling already. You've got it! You got it! Whoa! Nice catch!
got 5 more acts? Hell yeah. There's a good amount of story right there. Special event. What is this? And Act 1 already made you cry. That's true. Heck yeah. Roll it. Oh, sorry. My bad. I got so excited I jumped in. These are the 2 that I need. Hopefully none of them turns into like a display ball.
Victory is almost ours! Wow, Paimon's stomach is rumbling already!
Come on, notice it. Not you. Damn.
So close, so close! Stay cool! Whoa, nice catch!
Alright, we should get the catch now. So Act 2 when? Probably tomorrow, actually. Since I'm off tomorrow, I can actually wake up and just be like, okay, time to stream. As long as I don't drink too hard and get too fucked up. Because that other day when I was off, I got really fucked up. Like I ended stream and I was like, okay, I guess I'll just go to bed. And then didn't go to bed. I continued drinking. And that's why I got so sick, I think. The catch. So this catch is probably the best one that I have for Raiden Shogun, right? Right now she's using Dragon's Bane. And here I thought you wanted Hu Tao. I do want Hu Tao. But I also gotta pay attention to like everybody else as well. One would think. Okay, I need 3 of the angel ones, right? 3 of the angel ones, 4 of the these ones. So 4, 3, 10, 10. Okay. At least we have the catch now. I mean, we can continue. And look at all these extra ones I still have to do too. Can work on a reputation as well. Children of the Forest. I mean, we can also do this one. This sumeru thing. We have leeway as well. Sun and Wheel. Talk to Catherine in Sumeru City.
Just sharpen my spear.
Ah, sitting at 91.
Ad Astra Abyssosque. We meet again, you two.
Hi, Catherine. Do you have any commissions for us today?
Commissions, huh? Let me think. Oh, how about this? Please attend the Academia's Academic Symposium this afternoon and recite a love poem on stage.
Wait, what?
Wait, say what now?
And if possible, please also use your camera to capture the reaction of the audience upon finishing the poem.
Huh? What kind of commission is that?
The audience would definitely have a reaction.
I see. It appears that you're not interested in this commission. In that case, please go to Port Armos and convince the Eremites there to spend some time volunteering at the local orphanage.
Wait, what?
Hey, that's not any better.
Mercenaries and orphanages really don't go together.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure the mercenaries will have some interesting reactions as well.
Paimon's gotta ask. Just who exactly has been submitting these commissions to the Adventurers Guild?
Oh, the commissioner? Well, actually, I just wanted to see the two of you in action.
You're not actually Catherine, are you?
Was it so obvious? I was hoping you would actually take one of those commissions. That kind of chance to observe humans doesn't come by often.
Ah, so it's Nahida. Paimon just knew Catherine wouldn't crack those kinds of jokes. When did you get into her head?
From when she said, Ad Astra Abyssosque?
So it's been you this whole time? Are you done resting up, Nahida?
Yes. I've been sleeping ever since we parted ways, and I even had a really, really long dream.
So, the Akasha can't take away the dreams of gods.
It was another dream about the Sub-Zero's festival, except it was a happy one. In my dream, I was sitting in the middle of a flower terrace, and everyone in Sumeru City was holding hands as they danced in circles around me. They danced round and round, and everyone looked really happy. I also got to sit on a gigantic flower carriage. Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, raised me really high above the ground, and I was throwing an endless amount of Yalda candies at the children.
You know, Nahida, maybe your dream is how the Sub-Zero's festival really should be. It's meant to be a joyous time where everyone gets together to celebrate your birthday.
But in reality...
Wasn't I describing a really happy dream? Why are you both looking at me like that? Wait, could this be an example of the emotion known as pity?
No, we aren't pitying you. That would only make everything worse. We just don't want you to feel too sad. By the way, have you had a chance to visit Dunyarzad? How's she doing? The Homianis haven't allowed any visitors after the festival, so we haven't been able to check on her.
That gave me PTSD.
Yes, I paid her a visit right after I woke up. She was resting at the time. Her condition is stabilized. However, since Elazar is a manifestation of the withering on the human body, we can only cure it by finding a way to take care of Irminsul's own withering. But for the moment, our top focus should still be figuring out what the sages are up to and what they're planning.
Right. Who knows what'll happen if they manage to pull off another scheme like the Samsara of the Sub-Zero's festival.
So our first priority should be investigating and putting a stop to the sages' activities. As for how we should pull that off, let's discuss it somewhere else. There are too many adventurers around here.
Oh, good point. Sorry, adventurers. We're gonna be borrowing Catherine for a little while.
Dreams, Emptiness, and Deception. Chapter 3, Act 3. Yeah, I'm already halfway through the thing.
Let's continue our chat here.
Okay, so do you have any ideas on how we can investigate the sages, Nahida?
Actually, I've already done a little bit of work on that. But for now, I want to hear your thoughts.
We could grab someone close to the sages and question
We're in
them.
the dark as of now. Since we still don't know anything about their goals, any rash move could tip them off and lead to terrible consequences. After all, every person in Sumeru City is one of their hostages.
Possess a student and infiltrate the sage's headquarters?
No way, that's too risky.
You mean it'd be too easy to get caught?
No, it's not that. We shouldn't involve innocent students in this. A single mistake could completely ruin their lives. Doing that would be ignoring the safety of my people for my own selfish goals. How is that any different from what the sages are doing?
That's a good point. Spoken like the god of Sumeru.
Possess a key figure in the academia.
I've already tried that, but all the key members of the academia, even the core 30 guards, intentionally avoid wearing their Akasha terminals. It seems that from the very beginning, they've been guarding against info leaks from the Akasha. Of course, it could also be because they're wary of me.
Sure, send me the
Have
picture.
you already caught the sage's attention?
I'm guessing not yet, but distrusting me would make perfect sense if they've ever paid attention to the urban legends about me. In any case, I probably can't take over their minds directly.
I can't think of anything else.
Are we really out of ideas?
Dia.
Nahida, you're super smart, so you already have something in mind, right? Don't keep us in suspense. Spill the beans already.
Didn't mean to hit the mic.
According to a popular theory from the Vahumana Darshan of the Academia, rejecting impractical motions at the beginning of a planning session will give more weight to the actual proposal.
Okay, but aren't you the god of wisdom? You don't have to use that kind of gimmick to make us take your ideas seriously.
Well, I've been thinking that if I can't directly possess the leaders, and if I can't get ordinary people involved, then I should find someone who's already involved, but hasn't decided to side with the sages.
You're saying we should recruit a spy? That does sound like it could work. Oh, before coming back, we met someone named Alhaitham. He seems like he acts alone, and he likes doing stuff behind the Academia's back. They probably aren't in cahoots.
Actually, I already have someone in mind. Do you still remember that female scholar named Setaria?
Setaria. Paimon remembers now. Isn't she the one who's always trailing behind the Grand Sage of the Academia? We ran into her basically every time the Subzerus Festival repeated itself. You could even say we're old enemies by now. Paimon still remembers the smug and mean way she always spoke to Nilu.
I've always liked observing all kinds of people, and Setaria has always stood out from the crowd. She was born in the desert and was hailed as their greatest genius. Her academic gifts allowed her special admission into the academia, and also gave her the opportunity to serve as the sage's assistant.
Oh, Paimon didn't know she was from the desert. She must be pretty special then. Paimon feels like most of the desert dwellers around the city are working as mercenaries.
The name Setaria means star. When she lived in the desert, she shone like the brightest star in the night sky. Later on, she was chosen by the sun. The star was given a place in the daytime sky to complement the sun's dazzling light. Soon after, the star witnessed the sun scorching the earth, which brought forth many disasters. The star began to waver. Instead of staying beside such a sun, wouldn't it be better to return and light up part of the night sky? But in the end, she couldn't give up the radiance of daytime. To cope with her shame, the star buried her guilt and closed her eyes.
Those are Setaria's true thoughts, right?
From the sound of it, Setaria's just hung up on the research opportunities here. But she doesn't really support the academia. She still feels guilty about not doing more for the desert, right? She's just running away from her problems.
Indeed. When they are presented with complex moral issues, many people will simply plug their ears and go with the flow until the problem can't be fixed anymore. She's suppressing a lot of guilt, but before she realized it, she had already become the sage's accomplice. She can't deny her part in their schemes anymore.
Sounds exactly like the person we need.
Right. We must somehow make her face her problems again.
What was the second one that you sent me?
That way, not only can we get useful intel from her, but she can also use it as an opportunity to redeem herself. From my past observations, Setaria will take a day off from the academia every 10 days to do some shopping in the city. Tomorrow afternoon just happens to be a shopping day for her. That'll be our chance.
Oh, so we wait
To
until tomorrow,
prepare,
okay?
let's go check out some of her favorite spots and have a quick chat with a few of the vendors there.
Wrong way. Nabia.
This should be Setaria's favorite fortune-telling spot.
So should we ask the fortune teller about Setaria?
No, I already have enough information on Setaria. The most important thing now is for you to pay attention to the vendor's talking style and key characteristics.
Talking style and key characteristics?
My poor lost lambs, have you become troubled over your fates? The divine voice of wisdom often echoes between mine ears. If thou be blessed today by the gods, I may be able to show you the way.
Huh? Really? Nahida, you've been whispering things to her?
Shh. My friend here has some doubts regarding his future. Can we get a fortune reading for him?
Oh, she totally changed her voice as well.
Of course, of course. In that case... It would seem that Harut and Marut are quite wary of you. Perhaps, at some time in the past, you have somehow offended the gods.
Only mocking the god of Animo, questioning the lord of Geo's financial savviness, and brawling with the god of Electro. Do those count?
That's actually a really funny line. That seems like such outrageous statements, but it's also really, really true.
Oh, nothing. Go on, pick an aspect for her to divine.
Divine my prospects in love.
Love prospects? No problem at all.
Harut in... Mija?
Oh. The gods have spoken. The truth shall be revealed. One who is fated to cross your path will appear on... Huh? So many people will fall for you. How could that be?
Was it? It was Harut and something else. Harut and Marut.
Harut! Marut! Did you two spoil my divination? I've never read a fortune so absurd.
Actually, Paimon thinks this is probably the most accurate fortune-telling you've ever done.
I admit that the orientation of today's celestial matrix is, suboptimal. As such, there will be no charge.
Is that so? Well, that can't be helped.
If you were to bring some food offerings for Harut and Marut on your next visit, perhaps they could help you reverse the wheels of fate.
Is this another one of Sataria's favorite stalls?
Yep. It belongs to a king. His father helped Sataria a lot when she first moved to Sumeru City, so she still comes by whenever she has time. When I start talking with him, listen carefully to the details of our conversation.
Ah, dear customers. Would you like to look at some pottery?
We caught wind of your great craftsmanship, so we specifically came to take a look.
Oh, I recognize you. Aren't you Miss Catherine from the Adventurers Guild? Sounds like I'm in for some big business.
Speaking of, where did you learn this trade?
I suppose you could say it all started with my dad. He's a mason by trade, but I picked up an interest in clay while apprenticing for him. After that, I began making pottery by myself in secret. And I simply changed trades when my works turned out well. Although it's a pity that I'm no longer making much use of the knowledge provided to me by the Akasha.
That's nice. You're making a living doing something you love.
So is your father still working as a mason?
Oh no, not anymore. A few years back, he fell from a roof and broke his leg. Since he had already saved enough mora over all these years, he's just enjoying the retired life in Port Ormos now.
I see. We wish him peace and happiness in his retirement. I'll have someone in charge of logistics at the guild come by another day for some goods. We'll leave you to it. Take care now.
No problem. Rest easy, all our goods are sure to meet your every need.
Huh. That's why you pick the Flame of Frenzy. All these sins that have been committed will be washed away by the Flame of Frenzy. The curse of the gods.
This should be our final stop. Sitaria's always thinking of this restaurant when she's working at the academia. So she always comes by whenever she's out in the city.
Nahida, you've really thought of everything.
No, I am eliminating God's mistake.
It's my duty to protect Sumeru's citizens, after all.
Hi there. I feel like I've seen you down by the docks before.
Huh? Sorry, I don't quite remember.
If I recall, you were having a discussion with someone about shipbuilding at the time.
Ah, that's right. I've always been really
By running
interested
away?
in feats
No.
of marine engineering.
I don't think you've watched the video.
After all, I grew up in Liyue Harbor and spent my entire childhood staring at the ships going in and out of the port. I came to Sumeru to study, but failed to make it into the academia due to my lack of talent. But I'm still discussing all kinds of problems with different scholars, and I'm continuing to study and perform research from the restaurant's basement. I'm sure I'll get into the academia after their next round of exams.
What an admirable spirit for learning. Amazing.
Sure, but you'll find hardworking people wherever you go.
So this restaurant has a basement as well? Huh. First I've heard of it.
That's right. It's not usually open to patrons. Most of the time, employees use it for breaks or to hold private events.
I see. Guess that makes sense. Well, good luck with your studies, Miss Chishan.
Thank you so much. As long as I can make it into the academia as an official student, I'll be happy.
You think she would have found it a little bit weird that she knew her name? Oh, she's back over here.
So, was that everybody?
Mm-hmm. 3 familiar faces should be enough for Sitaria.
What's the point of all the information we've collected? Nahida, you still haven't told us how you're planning to make Sitaria face her problems.
Sitaria is already used to avoiding her problems, so we must find a way to break through her usual sensibilities. I remember you mentioned that the Eremites in Port Ormuz are all making a fuss about the upcoming resurrection of King Deshret. Although it's all just a boatload of nonsense, the fate of her homeland may turn out to be Sitaria's soft spot.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. You want to take advantage of the guilt Sitaria feels about her homeland. Although she knows she should return home to help the people of the desert, all she's done is conspire with the sages.
If King Deshret were to criticize Sitaria's actions...
So, how do we set that up?
Well, King Deshret is long gone, and Sitaria is also too smart to fall for any simple tricks. If we simply engaged her under the guise of King Deshret's believers, she would definitely be wary of us, and we may not get anywhere. But if we were to borrow some of her close acquaintances to talk with her, her reaction would probably be very different.
Borrow?
So, you mean you're going to possess those people we just talked to?
Yep. Possess them through the Akasha. Imply they've already converted to the faith of King Deshret, and then convey our made-up will of King Deshret.
Damn, when the Divine wants to mess with you, she just comes in and does it.
As long as everything goes smoothly, we'll get through to Sitaria for sure. She'll never guess that we had anything to do with it.
So that's how you're going to use all the info we collected on these people. It's so that you won't slip up and break form. Possessing them will only work if you can manage to pass off as them.
Exactly. So, best of luck with impersonating them.
Wait, what?
Huh? Best of luck? But we don't know how to possess anyone.
That's no problem at all. I'll just share all their senses with you once I've possessed them. As long as you're also wearing an Akasha terminal, the effect will basically be as if you've possessed them yourself.
Huh. That is pretty convenient. But why does he have to do this? Can't you do it yourself?
Although I've been observing humans for a while, I've never been good at imitating them.
You're not wrong. It's always been painfully obvious whenever you try to pass as Catherine.
Alright.
If it was at all possible, I would have preferred to leave these people alone. But seeing how things are now, I probably should just accept it and push on.
Yeah, don't beat yourself up over it. We're only doing this to help everyone, and we'll only be borrowing them for a little while anyway.
Alright, then let's give it a go tomorrow afternoon.
Oh my god. What is this? Drusus's riddle? Do you know who set it up? Drusus. As far as I know, he's an eccentric even among the academia crowd. He loves to talk about riddles with anyone, as well as research all kinds of encrypted mathematics. But some of his riddles are too incomprehensible, so many people aren't willing to deal with them. So he came up with this solve riddles for prizes idea. Simply put, the riddle actually hints at a treasure trove. You have to show up at the right place at the right time using the right method, and you'll get the treasure. Drusus also gave a hint saying that the locations are all within Sumeru City. As you can see, no venture has been able to succeed. You can certainly try if you're interested. If you ask me, I'll tell you to do something more productive. Okay. Of the lighthouse on the bridge. The homeward figure of the lighthouse on the bridge. This is a bridge right here, right? No. That's it. Let me read that again. In the light of an alternating day cycles, one can see the homeward figure of the lighthouse on the bridge. Well, unless I go to the docks and see if that area that's down here is a bridge. This could be a lighthouse. Do tell.
If you plan to do business here, you must cooperate with the inspectors.
If only we could find a way to increase the calories.
Care to buy some fresh fish? However you cook it.
On the
If you plan
bridge
to do business
homeward,
here,
okay.
you must cooperate with the inspectors.
See you. Okay, I found the lighthouse. Sit on the bridge homeward. By alternating day cycles. In the light of alternating day cycles, one can see the homeward figure of the lighthouse on the bridge. I'll think about this later. I don't know this area too well to be able to like put together like an actual plan. Alternating day cycles. That's the thing I don't understand. In alternating day cycles, what does that mean? Homeward figure. Go to the market and carry out Nahida's plan.
You think my craftsmanship deserves a higher price?
Oh, here she comes. Satori is here.
Let's quietly follow her. Once she starts talking to her acquaintances, we'll find a safe spot to begin possessing them. As for how we'll sway her to our side, I'll leave that to you. I trust you'll know what to say.
Paimon's starting to feel kind of nervous. Okay, let's go. Looks like they've already started talking. Let's find a hiding spot and get started.
That's right. You really can't force anything when it comes to love. And besides, everyone around me has a very different background and outlook. Are you still listening to me, Nabia?
Oh, of course I'm listening. You were talking about troubles with your love life, right? I heard everything you said.
Okay then. You just seemed a little distracted for a moment there. Strange. Your cats seem pretty worked up. Is something wrong? I always thought they were quiet, happy kitties. Oh, what are their names again?
Harut and Marut.
That's right. They are just little darlings, aren't they? Harut and Marut.
So, which fortune do you want me to read for you today? You must have come for another echo of the divine voice of wisdom.
I'd like to get another reading on my love prospects, but to be perfectly honest with you, I feel like I've been a real mess recently.
A mess?
Well, could you do a reading on how long it'll take me to finish my current project at work? I really just want to get it over with.
I hear you. No problem at all. The gods will reveal the truth.
The gods have spoken.
The gods are asking, Sataria, why haven't you gone home?
Why haven't I gone home? Do the gods really know everything I've been thinking about?
Sataria, why don't you just go home? It's a demand now instead of a question. The gods seem to be truly upset.
I'm sorry. I know I failed the gods. Please pass on my most sincere apologies and ask for their divine forgiveness. And if I may ask, Nabia, Is there a specific god who's speaking to you right now?
What an inconsiderate and naive question. The god who is speaking to me is, of course, the wisest and mightiest of all, King Deshret.
King Deshret? No wonder he would make such demand of me. Wait a second. King Deshret passed away a long time ago. Even though news of King Deshret's resurrection has been spreading like wildfire, it's all just a misinformation campaign from the academia. How can King Deshret still exist in real life?
Huh? King Deshret's resurrection is a misinformation campaign?
What insolence! I am King Deshret's most loyal believer. Do you wish to refute his voice of wisdom?
Oh, no. As a child of the desert, I am only reveling in his power upon learning that his divine glory has touched even this city. I will think very carefully about his demand of me. I'm sorry. I must go now.
Wait!
Whoa! She just ran off in a hurry. She looked pretty upset, too.
Well done. Sitaria didn't seem to suspect anything amiss. To have something she's been trying desperately to avoid show up out of nowhere and berate her, that must have shaken her to the core.
Aw, Nahida, it seems like you understand human emotions really well after all.
All I know are some abstract Harvard-taught theories. And in any case, my time with you has shown a lot of them to be utterly useless. I'm still trying to make sense of everything. Anyway, enough of that. Let's hurry and catch up to Sitaria.
Wouldn't Nabia be able to, if she's like really like one of those real good fortune tellers, wouldn't she be able to tell the connection between Nahida? She's like really one of the good ones.
She's out of Keem's now, right on cue. Let's get ready to possess him right away!
It's okay. I just got caught up in something. Oh, actually, didn't you ask me to help you look for work? What kind of work were you looking for again?
Masonry
Oh,
work.
right. Your old man's craft. How could I forget? Speaking of, how's he doing? Is he feeling any better?
He's feeling a lot better, and he's walking more now.
Oh, that's good to hear. I've been thinking a lot about him. If I could get some more time off, I'd love to pay him a visit. Actually, while we're talking about him, is he still living in Port Ormos?
Yeah, he's been retired there for a while.
If you could find the time, please write him a letter. Let him know that recently, faith in King Deshret has taken root in Port Ormos and has begun to spread across Sumeru. He has a quick temper and has always been a devout follower of the Dendro Archon. I don't want him to get into a fight with those King Deshret believers because of a difference in beliefs.
Oh? So, who are you siding with in all of this? The Academia or King Deshret? I'm so jealous of you. You were born a child of the desert, yet you chose to betray King Deshret, and now you spend all your time with those crooks from the Academia.
Akeem, you don't mean you've also become a believer of King Deshret?
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
Damn, we're just like grilling her now. The traveler took out the grill and started cooking her.
Can't pick a side? Me?
Whoa! Paimon had no idea you'd be so good at this!
Before I knew it, I really started getting into the role.
You really zeroed in on the issue and put it right in front of her. It might feel a bit overwhelming for Sitaria. But once everything is over, I'll be sure to pay her a visit to her mind and explain everything. Anyway, let's keep going.
Before it was like very softly, like, oh, we can like, maybe you're doing the wrong thing, and maybe you're just looking for answers and stuff like that. Maybe you should go home. And then right after that, it's like, fucking grill her, tell her she's in the wrong. Oh man, you're doing bad shit.
Come on! Sataria's already started talking with Shishan!
I got mail, I got mail, I got mail.
So, Shishan, have you noticed anything weird in the city lately? Like, as if someone was trying to preach to you about something?
No, I've been spending all my time studying in the
Oh,
basement.
right. Speaking of strange things,
Trevor letting loose after all the Paimon talking
I
all the time.
celebrated the Sub-Zerus festival so many times that I lost count. That was really weird.
Wait, how could you be aware of that? That should be impossible. Nothing in the report indicated anything like that.
Are you still failing to realize that the Academia's lowly tricks could never deceive all of Sumeru's citizens?
Shishan, don't tell me that you've converted to King Deshret as well.
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of King Deshret. In reality, shouldn't you be the one who is ashamed? You, who works side by side with the Academia and treated people as nothing more than experimental subjects.
Please, please stop!
Okay, now she's shaking up now. Fully broken
Even
and
now,
shaken up.
Sataria's still trying to run from her problems.
Did I push too hard?
She can no longer justify everything to herself.
Hey, she's trying to talk to the guards! What should we do?
This is the most important part of all. Quick, get ready.
Mercenary, you're a member of the Corps of 30, correct? Please help me pass a message to the Matra right away. The situation in the city is getting out of control.
Please, try to remain calm, miss. Tell me what's happening in the city.
Heretics are infiltrating the city, and they've already converted many residents to their side.
Heretics? What kind of heresy are you talking about?
King Deshret! Many people I know have suddenly started believing in him, but he's long dead. It's impossible.
Miss Sataria, nothing is impossible.
You know my name?
King Deshret is immortal, and all who defy him will one day pay the price. You must face the truth, Sataria. You tread a treacherous path, and the longer you ignore it, the tighter the Academia's grasp on you will become, and the deeper you will be ensnared. Child of King Deshret, never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of King Deshret.
Sataria,
Oh god.
why haven't you gone home?
It seems that no matter where I run, I only keep finding more believers of King Deshret. I have to say, this is a familiar feeling. I've also been running from my guilt this whole time. Guilt over my part in the Sage's plans, and from ignoring the letters from the children of my homeland. But no matter how much I may try to ignore or get rid of it, my guilt always comes back.
It's not too late to turn
You
back.
won't necessarily lose your research opportunities by facing the truth. Besides, did you really want to conduct your research while carrying such heavy feelings of guilt?
How do you know me so well? Are you truly just a believer of King Deshret? Or are you the god himself?
That's not important. The important thing is to pass judgment on the academia and its sages, and to correct their mistakes. If you could provide some assistance in this matter, perhaps it could serve as a form of atonement.
I've actually never believed in the gods, but I've always believed in serendipity. Your appearance must be a fated opportunity for me to get out of this wretched situation. Please tell me, what can I do for you?
Great, we finally convinced her.
How much do you know about the sage's current activities?
I was just one of the designers for the massed dream harvest scheme, which is what happened around the Subzerus festival.
Massed
But
harvest?
I know very little about the full scope of the overall project. I'd assume that only staff with the highest clearance would have access to those confidential documents. I've just been working to meet the Grand Sage's specified requirements. However, there's something that's been really bothering me. I heard that a scholar who was previously expelled has returned to the city, and even the sages are still quite wary of him.
An outcast that even the sages are still wary of. Al-Haytham.
To fight against the academia, we will need to figure out the nature and the purpose of their work. Is there a way for us to get access to the confidential documents you mentioned?
It should be possible if we're willing to take some risks. After all, I'm an assistant to the Grand Sage, and I've been working on many tasks outside of the project. One thing, though, I won't be able to transfer the documents to you through the Akasha once I get my hands on them. The sages have always closely monitored all activities within the Akasha. Let me see... let's use the most primitive method. Send someone to pick up the documents tomorrow evening at the Academia entrance.
The Academia entrance? Wouldn't that be too conspicuous?
Don't worry about that. I assure you, this won't be a trap. I'm only suggesting this location because it'll draw more scrutiny for me to leave the Academia again. It'll be safest for me to distract the guards long enough to hand you the documents.
All right, I trust you.
So, if I were to successfully complete this task, would it mean I've atoned for my wrongdoings?
That'll depend on the judgment of the Dendro Archon.
The Dendro Archon. That's right. Her people are the ones we have endangered. As the god of wisdom, she's also the one responsible for judging and guiding the scholars. Maybe it's time for me to find a god to believe in.
Just as Nahida predicted, we've managed to bring Sataria to our side.
The Traveler's execution was ingenious. He's the one who deserves all the praise. Well, now that we've made plans to meet again tomorrow evening, all we can do is pray for Sataria's mission to go off without a hitch.
Pray? But if we're going to pray to the gods, aren't we just praying to you? God of wisdom and guardian of the scholars?
No. The truth is the true guardian of scholars. I've always believed that. Anyway, let's meet again tomorrow evening at the Adventurers Guild.
We're waiting again.
La da 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 da.
Okay, 59. Damn, how to mess with someone in divine powers. I actually liked that bit where she kind of dragged everybody in on the whole situation. That was actually really good.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Kinnick. Also saying about 5 pulls you will get a 5-star, but it will be Hu Tao. Who knows? But will it be Hu Tao? 5 pulls, huh? Do we have enough? No. We're still short. Okay, wait until the following night. And mission ready. Mission ready. Mission ready. Come on. Mission ready. Let's go. Oh, do I have to wait a whole day?
After all this time living in the city, I still miss life at sea.
Okay, well, I gotta wait a whole day now. And mission ready. And mission ready. There we go.
Catherine, we're here! Oh, you are the other Catherine, right?
That's right. I suppose I'm the other Catherine in your mind.
Can we just call her Nahida?
Shh! We're on a secret mission tonight, so we need to protect Catherine's identity.
Yep, Paimon's right. We cannot fully rule out the chance that the meetup tonight is just a trap. If something were to happen, my existence may be the only trump card we'll be able to play. After all, the academia should still be unable to confirm the existence of my consciousness in the outside world.
Yep, exactly. Just what Paimon was thinking.
I somehow doubt that.
Anyway, enough about that. Let's just make sure to be on our guard.
Don't you feel like something is off?
Off? What do you feel is off?
It's just a little too quiet around
The
here.
middle of the night. Of course it's quiet. You're not getting paranoid, are you?
No, I think he's right. It really is a lot quieter than usual. If you look around, there seems to be fewer people on the streets. I'm not sure if this is the case for the entire city, though.
Huh. Maybe it's just a coincidence. Maybe Sataria figured out a way to not only distract the guards, but also to get everyone to go to sleep early, just so we can exchange the documents in peace.
I also can't quite figure out why things feel a little off. But now that we're here, let's go ahead and meet her as we planned.
Well, regardless, as long as you're here with us, Paimon feels a little safer.
Well, Catherine wouldn't have any way of using like the Dendro Archon's abilities unless she.
There really aren't many people out right now. Let's hope it'll be this quiet in front of the academia, and that Sataria managed to distract all the guards.
Yeah, I don't think Catherine has the ability to be able to use the Dendro Archon's element.
What are all these people doing here at this hour of the night?
Ah, the triumphant hero returns at last. And to a rather spectacular welcome, even if I do say so myself.
You're the outcast, expelled from the academia.
Indeed I am. Although these days they tend to call me the Doctor.
Second of the 11 platoon.
If you're looking for your researcher friend, she has already been taken into confinement. With some basic caution, she could have discovered the listening device on her person. Clearly, she lacks the degree of rigor expected of a true scholar.
The people of Sumeru City. What have you done to them?
I simply made some minor adjustments to their Akasha terminals. Now they can deposit information directly into the subconscious. As you can see, all these lovely people now believe this traveler is a hero who has just saved the world. My experiment is a success. And now it seems they can no longer hold back their sheer adoration.
Oh no! What should we do? These are all just regular people!
Leave now. You need to get out of here.
What? That guy's a Fatui Harbinger! We can't just leave you here!
Nor can I abandon the people of Sumeru!
She hijacked the system.
Don't worry. We'll meet again outside of the city.
I see. You appear to have overridden their mental faculties with your own consciousness. To possess such a powerful mind, you must be the god of wisdom.
She is an Archon. And her Gnosis actually is being used by the Akasha system. So the Harbinger has to steal the Akasha system.
This should be far enough. Paimon needs to catch her breath first.
And now she's got to make a deal.
Is Nahida going to be okay? We only made it out because of her.
she can jump between mines. Hopefully she'll be fine.
Paimon wasn't counting on running into a new Harbinger here, let alone such a high-ranking one. That guy was number 2. So scary.
I'm pretty sure he just let us access that information just so they knew where. Well, they let us know how high in the how high of his ranking he is. Like he did that on purpose.
He called himself the Doctor. Remember, Tainari told us about him. Sataria did say that someone who once got expelled from the academia came back recently.
And Tanari wanted to introduce us to this man.
And that even the sages are wary of him. Yep. Sounds like she must have been talking about the Doctor.
We underestimated the number of parties involved.
Yeah. Now that the Doctor's in the picture, we're no longer just dealing with the academia. They're in cahoots with the Fatui. But what are the Fatui after this time? Another Gnosis?
Well, that would be what they would think they would be after, but it seems like something else they're going to be after. We need to find a way to reunite with Nahida.
Things would be a lot easier with Nahida's help. Nahida said we'll meet again outside of the city. But we can't just keep waiting around, right?
Also, once again, they're evil. Let's go find someone else who might be involved.
You mean?
Let's go find Tanari.
Oh, right! Wasn't he invited by the sages to work on some project when we were staying with him in the Vidia Forest? That has to be the same project. Even though he turned it down at the time, he might still know something. There's no time to lose. Let's go to Gandharvaville.
Also, once again, they're evil. I think the whole situation... I don't know, there's something about the Fatui that I haven't quite figured out yet. I feel like, yes, they are bad for the time being. But also, they could be bad for a different reason. For now, they're playing the bad guy. But this guy's an outcast from the academia. Even Tanari trusted him. Well, kind of. In a way, they trusted him. In a way, he trusted them. So there could be something to the Doctor that is a little bit different. But I'm pretty sure Nahida took a deal. It's gonna be so sad.
Hold it right there. A blonde-haired traveler and a floating fairy. We've got you all right. Take a look around. You've fallen right into our trap.
Also, I saw a video that I even noticed at the beginning of the game with Venti. Oh, okay.
Are you mercenaries from the Corps of 30? Did you come here to arrest us?
Corps of 30? We're nothing like those government lapdogs who don't even get scraps for their work.
Oh, they're part of the King Deshret's resurrection.
We are an elite brigade that commands the highest commission rate in all of Sumeru. We're here on the orders of a client known only as the Outcast.
Oh, it's the Doctor.
The Outcast? An outcast from the academia?
Sounds like the Doctor.
But why wouldn't the Doctor just send the Fatui after us?
Maybe he's taking advantage of the Academia's resources.
Still wasting time on idle chit-chat. We'll shut you up soon enough. Get them!
You're up, Traveler!
Following orders.
Take that! Propagate!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire! You're toast!
Judgment! Yeah.
Scatter!
It isn't over yet! Here comes reinforcements!
Need! I'll trick up your sleeve!
That was pretty rough. Is that what elite mercenaries are like?
It probably won't be long before you see more of them.
Looks like we'll have to keep our guards up. But this doctor guy seems like a pretty tough opponent. He knew exactly where to set up an ambush. Did he predict that we would try to find Tainari? Going up against smart people is tough. Anyway, let's keep going.
What if the only people who have an immunity to the Akasha system are people that are afflicted with Elazar? That would be interesting. Like they have immunity to mind control because of the whole system of connected to Dendroarchon, and they have every resistance against the because of the Elazar disease. They have resistance to the entire system being controlled.
It's the Traveler and Paimon. What are you two doing back here?
Or who don't wear it. True.
Hey, it's nice to see you again. Are you doing all right?
To be honest, I'm not doing too well. My Elazar has been progressing at a faster rate lately. I'm finding it harder to complete more intricate tasks. As a result, Master Tainari is taking me off the patrol schedule. He will only allow me to stay here and coordinate other people's tasks.
Oh, Kale.
Seems that curing Irmin's soul is our only chance.
Speaking of Tainari, did he go off on patrol? We're here to talk to him.
Oh, Master Tainari? He just left the Avidia Forest a little while ago. He was headed to Party's DI.
Huh? He left? But isn't Tainari always saying that he never wants to leave the Avidia Forest? He even turned down the Sage's invitation.
I thought it was weird too. Master Tainari always prioritizes his work as a forest watcher above everything. He almost never leaves his post. He left in a hurry this time, though.
He didn't give a reason.
I only found out that he left through a message he left behind. He also made sure to delegate all his tasks using a schedule.
They took possession of Tanari.
To leave in such a hurry? I'd guess he had something urgent to take care of. Master Tainari originally studied in the Amorta Darshan of the Academia, and Partis Di is something like the Amorta's research base. Many rare shrubs and grasses have been planted there for research. I know that before he became a forest watcher, Master Tainari once spent a long time conducting research at Partis Di.
A research base, huh? Gotta wonder what kind of research Tainari just decided to work on all of a sudden. Oh, we don't have a lot of time, so let's go look for him at Party's DI.
Don't push yourself too hard, Cole.
Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm used to living with Elazar by now. If you run into Master Tainari, please send him my regards.
Got it. Will do. See you later, Kale.
What? So I had to unlock commissions in order to do the next quest. Okay. You want to know about that venti thing? Sure, send it to me. I'll watch it later.
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Good. We got the commission for dailies. Please give me what I need. Can't has to spoil us. Okay, well, how relevant is it to now? How relevant is it to now? We have enough for one. One bowl. The basic is what I can give you. Okay, well, break it down for me. One bowl. One bowl. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. One bowl. One bowl. Come on. Ah, it's a 4-star. Hey, we got Shinkei. But we also have enough for one more pull, one more pull, one more pull, one more pull. No! 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 Shinkei, you were supposed to help us, not hurt us. He's a C4, actually. That's good. Okay, let's go back to sumeru and unlock the commission thing, and then we should be able to, we should be set for the next situation in sumeru. So we have to go to the core of the 30s, unlock the commissions, and then Catherine should be available after that. Which means then we can go to Padis Dai. He swiped it? Okay. Let's see. Cores of the 30 recruitment. Okay, we do this first. And then we talk to Catherine after that to get the commission set up. And then she should be available after that in order to continue the Act 3 quest. That's right. Putting the academia in the course of 30. You may not know the academia is hired by the academia to guard the whole. They're additionally responsible for dealing with some of the problems residents encounter in daily life. Runs a workload. He's able to complete resident commissions. This is the most cumbersome in detail and elaborate with examples. Okay, commissions are unlocked now. With the lady liar. Oh. Hey, Catherine, are you available now? Hello, Catherine. We just want to take commissions. You could say that. It's actually regular Catherine. Okay. Now we can go do the Pattis the High. Oh. Okay, actually, there is a domain that's over here. Okay, we're gonna travel to the domain, and then travel to Pattis the High. Wait, what? Okay, we got a sumeru reputation thing. Okay, well, it's a withering zone. Oh god, is that the big one? Wait, why is that locked? Ow. Here's the big one.
Is this my final job?
Nice and spicy.
Scatter!
Sister.
Okay, that corruption is way too much. Why isn't that thing unlocking? That is the one thing that kind of ticks me off, is that thing isn't unlocking. I need it in order to stop the corruption. Okay, that's not bad. So this is number 1. This one's number 2. This one's number 3.
I'll keep this close. That's close enough.
You punching.
Well met.
Race you!
What? You can't run! Well, it's well done.
Propagate!
That all you got?
Boba, get them!
Run! You can't run! Well,
Eat this!
looks like I got too far. I'll be back. You need to hurry up.
You can't run!
Spring forth!
Nice and spicy!
You need to hurry up. This one's well done.
Boba, get them!
You need to hurry up.
Maybe this is just fate's dark
Oh wow.
design.
Okay.
Out of the frying pan, into the
You need to
fire!
hurry up. This one's well done.
Don't even hit!
You need to hurry up. Roast and fry.
Let the show begin. Hi.
An unfortunate fault.
Reload the switch.
Through.
Okay, now we go to Padis de High.
Race you! I'll protect us.
Propagate! Is this an answer from this world?
Teaching of Praxis. Okay. That's a Fatui tent, I believe.
Have a load of this.
Let's move.
Nice and spicy.
Detoxifying
dance. Hey? Yeah.
Feel strong. No escape.
Oh, hi. Huh. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Huh. Hey?
Propagate!
Send this quickly.
I'll protect us. Hey? Oh. Ink. Huh. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Huh.
Scatter!
You can't run!
Oh, cool. Got stuck in the frickin' steps.
Send this quickly.
Hey? Oh. Huh. Oh.
I guess this is it.
I'll keep this close.
Okay, there is a very big.
There you are, eavesdropper.
Germinate!
Let me amuse myself.
Yeah. Hey? Frying pan into the fire.
Shine no longer.
Okay, where is this, it's so far, it's so much farther away. Okay, let's go just go to Padis, the high. We'll deal with everything else later.
Nice and spicy. What a bountiful heart!
Propagate!
Hey? Yeah. Oh.
Okay, we go this way, and we go up. Hardest to high. Hey, Catherine's here with us.
Wait! Look who it is!
Catherine!
Thank goodness you're okay. We were so worried about you.
You haven't been reprogrammed by the doctor, have you?
Hey, this was supposed to be a touching reunion, but you're ruining the moment.
Actually, it's very smart of the traveler to be wary of me right now. After all, the doctor has shown that his technology can apparently even control human minds. Plus, it's not like you could have known what happened after we split up and I was facing the doctor by myself. Even a pool of stagnant water after a torrential storm can occasionally pass as a patch of sky.
My mom feels feels like only the real Nahida could come up with such an obscure analogy.
I agree.
But I wasn't trying to win your trust or anything. All I wanted was to clarify my point.
Well, we understand that point now. Please, Nahida, tell us more about what happened. Are those poor people all right?
When you left, I was still in the middle of restoring everyone's minds. Thankfully, when the doctor mentioned depositing information into the subconscious, he didn't mean engraving information into their minds. Instead, he did something closer to creating hallucinations. That was still within my power to fix. Luckily, I managed to finish my restorations and mind jump away from him just as he was about to capture me.
Whew. What a relief. The doctor sure pulled out some hidden cards, but good thing we had Nahida with us.
I wouldn't be relieved just yet. I gave away my true identity when I restored everyone's minds, which means we've lost another one of our trump cards. Also, the doctor is already an expert at modifying Akasha terminals. Maybe it's only a matter of time until he captures my consciousness inside the Akasha.
So he just needs to figure out the roots, where to pull them out.
Would that mean you'd no longer be able to jump between minds? Then how do we stop him? He's still at the academia, so it's possible he already started messing with the Akasha.
Our position will only get worse with time.
It feels like he's toying with us. What a nasty piece of work. Plus, the doctor's combat ability alone is apparently enough to make him worthy of being number 2 of the Fatui.
We shouldn't give up hope just yet. Let's try to find another way to attack this problem.
Actually, Nahida, how did you know we were trying to get to Party's Thei? Have you been waiting for us?
Yes, I have. I can see the traveler's elemental energy, so I deduced your destination by looking at the direction you were moving in. You didn't come here for sightseeing, right? Did you find any leads?
We're looking for a scholar we know. His name is Tainari, and the sages once tried to reach out to him. Why don't you come inside with us and see what we can find?
Okay. Let's just hope we won't get him into trouble.
I can see the big old teleport crystal right there.
Scholars' lives.
And I want it. Okay, I have no idea what that is.
A reward on the road.
Ooh, I want to do it so badly, but we gotta unlock the statue. Oh, this place is big. For all. We'll wait for the Aranara things until later. We got a mission to do. We gotta get our information from Tanari. Hopefully it's good. Ultimately, why did he want to come here? That's the one question I do have, is why did he want to come back here? Or why did he want to come here in the first place? mean, to leave suddenly with only that he left a card behind to say that he was coming here anyway. Hypatia.
Traveler? It is you!
Ah, it's Hypatia!
Didn't expect to run into you here.
What a pleasant surprise! It's so nice to see the two of you again.
Who's this?
She's a scholar we met in the Avidia Forest. When we last saw each other, she was still training in the... what's it called? Satyavada life?
Oh, I see.
That's right, we're old friends. You've come at just the right time. Ever since I've come here, hardly anyone has even talked to me.
Hypatia, you're way too excited about this. Actually, for you to leave the Avidia Forest means... you're not in training anymore? Wait, no. Did you already finish your training and reach Pariporna life?
What do you think?
Oh, she's so proud of it.
My consciousness has already managed to make contact with the divine.
You did it! Congratulations!
I'm really happy for you.
It's so exhilarating to share this sublime joy with others at long last! When my consciousness made contact with the gods. What a supreme and unparalleled experience that was!
That sounds incredible!
Wait, wouldn't that be... We're in a hurry. Let's chat about this next time.
All right. Actually, please wait. I haven't forgotten my promise to you. Remember? I promised to help you understand what you saw from Irminsul once I gained deeper insights. My current self has not only gained true insight, but I can even help you establish a direct connection to the consciousness of the divine.
Are they trying to set up a trap within the Akasha terminal?
You can do that?
Do you believe her, Nahida?
I've never heard of anything like that, but if you want to give it a try, I'll do my best to protect your consciousness during the process.
Hold on. I brought some spirit borneal with me. This is still a crucial part of the ceremony.
We're using that incense again?
All right now. Hold my hand. I'll help you establish a pathway to connect your consciousness.
Okay.
Ready?
It took 3 betrayals for me to finally understand. The world is just an elaborate tapestry of lies. My fury will never be quelled. The first to betray me was a god. My creator.
Hey.
My mother. Valuing strength above all, she saw no worth in me and I was discarded. The second was a human. My family. My friend. Consumed by fear, he saw me as an abomination. The third was one exactly like me. A hope for the future. A fledgling barely out of the nest. Powerless before his mortality, he broke his promise to me. Humans, they can't be trusted. And the gods fill me with pure loathing. So I said good riddance. I denounce the world and laugh in its face. My chest will never again be defiled by worldly filth. I will scrub away every last trace of human emotion. Then it will be empty, a blank slate, and ready to receive a supreme gnosis, brimming with pure divinity.
There is no need to fear. The pain will be brief. Your era is coming to an end.
Wait, he's trying to connect with the Gnosis of the Akasha Terminal.
What was that?
This is neither Greater Lord's
Did
consciousness.
we actually just see the Balladeer's memories? Everything matches what we know about him. But how is he connected to the divine consciousness that Hypatia was talking about?
You saw it, right? You felt it, right? Such a majestic god! Such a noble will! Such sublime emotion! Alas, shame. If only that which beats within my chest wasn't a filthy mortal heart. Oh, great and merciful God! Please grant me forgiveness and salvation!
Do you understand now? I'm afraid this is no Puripurna life, but rather...
Wake up, Hypatia.
You... Why are you so mean to me? Why is everyone hiding from me? I found divine wisdom. Shouldn't I receive praise and honor? Haven't I uncovered that light in the darkness?
Hypatia?
That's how I always thought everything should be. Wait, have I already lost my mind?
She's falling off the other end
Wait, something isn't right.
of the Puripina life. Puripurna life. Wait. You possessed her. Okay, he's found Nahida.
Okay, we finally lost him. Are you okay, Nahida? Wait, no. Something feels different. You're back!
Oh, the Traveler's back?
Oh, she possessed me and I possessed her.
Nahida
What
was
just happened?
controlling your body for a while. It seemed like she jumped over to you as an emergency measure right before the Catherine puppet was destroyed. After that, Kainari heard the commotion and came over. He helped us defeat the mercenaries and then he ran with us all the way here.
Well, he doesn't wear the Akasha terminal, right? That's the only reason he's not like fully connected to it. This time, she didn't just transfer her mind into my body.
What? You swapped places? You mean your consciousness also went into Nahida's body? Wait, then where is Nahida's consciousness? Where is she now?
I never imagined that an individual's consciousness could be transferred around like this. Had I not seen it with my own eyes, I would have never believed it. I don't think this can be achieved with current human technology. Also, while we were running, The consciousness in your body told me to pass on a message. The doctor has found a way to trap my consciousness, so I can't journey with you anymore. But even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies.
Oh no! Nahida's trapped in the sanctuary of Suristhana for good this time. Was that message all she left for us? It's pretty vague.
It's in a code that only we know.
Oh, that makes sense. Since the doctor captured her, she won't be able to say anything without him knowing. She's being extra careful. Even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies. Huh. Paimon knows the moon illusions and lies are from the alchemical divination at the Sub-Zeru's festival. Didn't Nahida use a starlight analogy before? It had something to do with Sataria.
Starlight refers to the people of the desert.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Huh. Do you think Nahida was telling us to go find help in the desert? But she isn't with us anymore. Think we'll be okay?
Paimon, you said Sanctuary of Suristhana, correct? Does this mean that this Nahida you're talking about, the consciousness who was occupying the traveler's body, is the Dendro Archon?
Your guess is correct, but the situation's a bit complicated, so it's really hard for us to explain right now.
That's all right. A scholar's curiosity doesn't need to be appeased right away. As for the complicated nature of the situation, safe to say I have witnessed that for myself. I've spent some time with you, and it looks like the Dendro Archon's also on your side. So, I trust you.
Thank you, Tainari. Oh, actually, we came here to ask you a question. What do you know about the project that the sages have been working on?
Ah, that. While I was indeed invited to join that project, the sages were always secretive about its scope and goals, so I eventually declined. All I know is that the project has something to do with the restoration of Irminsul.
I just received some new intel.
Did you see something when you were in Nahida's body?
The Academia is turning the Belladere into a god.
What?
Do you have any evidence?
Hypatia also showed us a so-called divine consciousness. Describe what you saw when you exchanged consciousness with Nahida.
So that's what happened. That explains why Hypatia's symptoms were different from those of the other scholars who went mad. It's because she made contact with the consciousness of a new god who is still in the process of being born.
I need to take a piss. I'll be right back. Yeah.
Tainari, did you leave the Avidia Forest because of Hypatia?
I did. I noticed Hypatia's mental anomalies, But since her symptoms were rather atypical, I secretly took her to Pardis Di and began searching for a way to return her to her normal self. If I didn't take action, Hypatia would have already been taken by the Matra to the desert, doomed to a life of exile at Aru village. Now that you mention it, I knew the Academia has never thought particularly highly of Lesser Lord Kusanali, but I still didn't expect them to do something as arrogant as creating a new god. Looks like I made the right decision by not accepting their invitation.
The Fatui is also behind some of this.
Doctor and the Balladeer. We have 2 Fatui harbingers in Sumeru. Sounds like we're in for a bad time. From your description, I don't think they've completed their project. There may still be room for us to intervene. But then, what is the connection between creating a new god and restoring Irminsul?
Yeah, it feels like we're still nowhere close to figuring out the sage's goals.
Let's head to the desert for now.
Right. We've pretty much gone over everything we need to know, so we should head out. How about you, Tainari? What are you going to do?
I'll stay here for now. I still want to try a few more things to help Hypatia. If you're planning to go into the desert, start by heading for Caravan Ribat. That'll be your fastest route. Come find me here if there's anything else I can do to help. May the spirit of wisdom go with you.
Thanks, Tainari. Hopefully Hypatia will feel better soon. We're off then.
The god gazes back. Man, for the Balladeer to have like a big important role in this whole situation. That's so cool. He's gonna be the Balladeer until later. No, I accidentally found it. So, I already talked about it already. But I'll mention it again just so we're on the same terms. So, during the time that I restarted Genshin, I ended up doing like some side quests and like doing the main story stuff. And then I decided to head to Mondstadt. And I was doing Noelle's character mission. Or hangout event. And on accident, on my day off, I found the purple book. And I accidentally discovered the whole event by accident. And I was like, oh, I don't think I was supposed to be here yet. And I kind of just continued doing it because I was like, oh, I'm really interested in what's going on. And yeah, so he's going to stay the Balladeer until later. But we're not free to run around yet. We need to continue the mission. It was entirely by accident that all this stuff happened. You just spoiled yourself a little bit.
Propagate!
It's actually made me a little bit more curious on how, like, how did he go from this situation to this situation that he's kind of running with now? So honestly, I want to know what happened. How did he go from being so far gone to being like what he is now? Yeah, but it honestly honestly makes me a little bit more curious. How did these characters become like this, and what is their whole situation? And with the Balladeer, it's even more curious because he's ultimately the bad guy. I stuck?
Scatter!
Eat this! Leave it to me. Think you can bully me? Huh, I mean, you can't handle your drink. Pop out the frying pan into the fire. Let the show begin.
Spring forth!
Ready, steady, go! Go, Barbara, go! Hi. Boba, get them!
Propagate!
And he's down. Also, boy,
Is this an answer from this world?
well, we've kind of spent time with her in this whole situation, but there's still a lot of questions that need to be answered for now. I mean, they are trying to replace her, which sounds bad. I mean, they didn't value her before, so it. The fact that they're trying to replace her does make me feel bad for her. Hey, Sam. What is this, Sam? One pitch. Does Sam one pitch? Jeremy Sam wants pitch. Jeremy Sam wants pitch. Might be to get one to pitch. Bloody Sam. Most importantly, still no hotel. That is the most important thing. See, for you. The thing I have with this is like, I'm still not 100% sure if Nahida actually has a physical body. It's implied that she does, but it's not really confirmed yet. Because the Gnosis is connected to the Akasha terminal. I mean, we saw her body before, but that could just be like a projection of what she thinks her body is like. So we don't know for sure if she actually has a physical body yet. We just know where her location is not now. The banner says otherwise. Shammy Sham. How are you feeling, Shammy Sham? I feel like I like how you're trying to make a point, but banner. I don't know. It's just. It's something I
wasn't waiting for you. I just happened to be resting.
It's something I don't like. It feels like she does have a physical body, but it's not like it's. There's this weird situation where it's kind of like it could be implied, but it's also not really like yet confirmed. Until we can shake her hand, I think I can be doubtful. Because so far we're like skipping consciences. Why is that word so hard right now? Consciences. Oh, you are playing this late. Consciences. Okay, I feel like I don't know. This word is complicated right now.
That stretch feels good.
Consciousness. I'm adding extra syllables, for whatever reason. Yeah, because she's just jumping minds right now. It feels like she doesn't have like a physical body. Yeah, for whatever reason I can't say this word correctly. I'm adding extra syllables in places I shouldn't. Get some help. I'm just petting him again. He's very happy right now. How's him? The fudgy one. He's very happy.
Lizardtail, Pepper, Starconch. What else do I need to create the most dreadfully
She's also very helpful
cocktail?
to get her. You mean her plant collecting ability? Yes, I know about it. I get shorts about it. Ever since I started playing Genshin Impact, I've gotten shorts about it. Honestly, her ability is actually pretty interesting. Oh, not her ability. Her ultimate is actually pretty good. It's why she's in our tribe. She's got a great ability.
Scatter!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Timmy the kid. Timmy the kid. Timmy the kid. Okay, I gotta get back into it, kid. Wait, why does this take me up? What?
Race you! What a bountiful harvest!
Dangerous eagle.
Race you!
Alright, we need to get to the caravan robot. Wait, ooh, hold on. There's a Dendroculus over there. Wait, what? Oh, okay, I see. Just like someone I know. What? We'd never know a person like that. Okay. Back to the situation. I was trying to look for that Dendroculus, but no, it's the master note that I need to learn. A master script. Somebody's got to share that script for me. Alright, who's the desert rat that we have to convince to join us? Ryla. See you.
We finally made it to Caravan Reebok. It's pretty lively here. So, just past this wall is the desert, huh? Oh, wow. Paimon remembers hearing people call this the Wall of Samiel. It's made to block sandstorms from the outside. Oh, if it's this tall, it's gotta be the divine work of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, right?
It is indeed quite impressive.
Enough gawking. Come on, follow me.
I'll hate them. Wait, what?
Huh?
I'll hate them.
Over here.
I'll hate them with that way. Let's hurry up and follow him. Wonder what he's up to.
Wait, is he our contact from outside?
What the? Where did he go? How did we lose them? They were just here a second ago.
More Eremite mercenaries? Who are they working for this time? Anyway, Traveler, it seems like we were being followed again.
You were too careless. You should have noticed those hopeless amateurs trailing you a long time ago.
We couldn't have shaken them without you.
There's no need to thank me. I've never cared to keep track of personal favors. All I did was correct a mistake I happened to come across. It's a habit I developed at the academia.
Okay, what is this habit?
You really gave Paimon a scare, Alhaitham. We never thought we'd run into you here. Last time we met at Port Ormos, didn't you say you were going back to the academia? Wait, don't tell Paimon that you're here to take us back on their orders.
Oh, so you've already landed yourselves on the academia's hit list. I can't say that I didn't expect it. However, had I wished to turn you over to the academia, don't you think you'd already be the Eremites' honored guests by now?
Oh, right.
I mean, he makes a point.
You do have a point.
I have no interest in running errands for that project. As a scholar, I've always belonged to the camp that promotes researcher autonomy. And these days, you're more fascinating than anything the sages can offer.
So, you were actually looking for me?
Not quite. To tell you the truth, I'm still investigating the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Unfortunately, I've run into some difficulties.
You really are like Paimon?
Everyone says the capsule originated in the desert and was eventually moved to Port Ormos. If I am to get to the bottom of this, I must understand how the capsule first came to be.
Wait, wouldn't he have to be able to use Dory's connection? Well, he had to use us to get Dory's connection to this whole situation in order to understand why the Divine Capsule ended up there.
Which brings me back to you, and why you're so interesting. The leader of Ain al-Ahmar used the Divine Knowledge Capsule right in front of you, and upon seeing him, your expression became perplexed, and you were lost in thought for quite some time. To have that kind of reaction, I think you must have realized something. Are you interested at all in sharing what you've been hiding from me?
It must be because I was so shocked to hear those words again. World, forget me.
Alhaitham, you really have a ridiculous eye for detail. What kind of person even notices or remembers stuff like that?
The situation is a little complicated.
So that's your answer.
Well, I do work for the academia after all. So considering that, it is indeed wise to keep your cards close to your chest. But that does prove you do have some undisclosed information about the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Am I right? No matter. Rather than simply learning the answers from you, I'd still prefer to investigate on my own. Speaking of, you two are also headed to the desert?
That's right! We have the same plan as you! But we don't really have any concrete goals at the moment.
Then I'd suggest starting with Aru Village. It's the largest settlement in the desert, so it'll probably have more resources and intel than anywhere else. Well, would you like to head there together?
Sounds good.
It's always better to travel with someone you know. Let's go!
Go to Aria Village. Aru Village. Do we have enough? Do we have enough? No, of course not.
I'll protect us.
Is this an answer from this world?
Okay. Ooh, there's a big teleport crystal as well as that area. Scorpions. Okay. That's new stuff. Kind of. We had them in Inazuma, but they were very rare. Like stone scorpions. Ooh, a statue of the Seven, as well as picture spot. Alright, this area is so big. There's still 3 more areas that have to be unlocked. And this is all just Sumeru, pretty much. Land of Lower Seketh. I thought Inazuma was big. No, Sumeru is kind of taking on that big area now situation.
Whoa, this landscape is really something else. What a cool place! Let's go check it out!
Wait.
Unless my memory fails me, we have barely spoken 2 words to each other before now at the Academia. Would you care to enlighten me as to when and how I invited the General Mahamatra's wrath?
Al-Haytham, do not think you can escape my judgment just because you managed to escape my attack.
Judgment? So that's how you'd characterize your actions here, is it? Or would elimination perhaps be a more accurate description?
Had I used my full strength, not even this traveler would have been able to stop me.
Oh.
Though styled like an assassination, I sought only to ensure that my target would be unable to flee or resist. Standard practice for the Matra, as well you know.
Seemed to me more like your own personal touch.
Who is that, Al-Haytham? Did you call him General Mahamatra?
Yes. General Mahamatra Sino, head of all the Matra at the Academia. He's a formidable hunter, and the ultimate nightmare for any who have committed academic crimes.
Someone has an ego.
You seem to have placed a lot of trust in Al-Haytham, to the point of blocking an attack for him. If I were you, I'd never choose to side with him. I wouldn't believe a single word that comes out of his mouth. I have been pursuing this scribe for a long time. I urge you, stand back and do not seek to defend him any longer. Otherwise, there will be consequences.
But that doesn't mean I'm going to stand by and do nothing.
Has Al-Haytham done something wrong? Paimon doesn't think he's as bad as you've made him out to be.
I won't waste my breath explaining things. Al-Haytham, I saw it during our fight. Take it out. The divine knowledge capsule you're hiding on your person. Unless you want me to retrieve it for myself.
Wait. Okay, that's a lot of information he just gathered in a couple seconds.
Very perceptive of you. Nothing escapes a Matra's senses.
Wait, the divine knowledge capsule? Didn't it fall into the Matra's hands in Port Ormos?
So, you did lie to us.
No wonder you speak with such confidence, Sino. But I must admit, I'm very curious. What does this capsule mean to you? And why, as General Mahamatra of the Academia, are you all alone in the desert? As far as I'm aware, the other Matra have been speculating about your disappearance. Have you been given a mission that's, let's say, morally dubious? If I was the real target of your mission, what was stopping you from simply using your authority and resources to judge me within the walls of the Academia?
Is it a mission from the sages?
I should have known you'd be difficult to deal with.
You two? Ugh. What should we do, Traveler? Paimon feels like we can't trust either of them.
Ahem. Well, look at you two, acting all tough and self-righteous over there.
Dia? Wait, what?
Wait, Dia? Great! Finally, someone that we can trust! You gotta help us out here. Otherwise, these two are gonna start fighting again!
Yeah, sure looks that way. 2 giants from the Academia duking it out once and for all. Not something you get to see every day, that's for sure. Listen, I know you academic types love to fill up your big brains with self-righteous morality and lord your empty rules and virtues over each other. But how dare you bring your petty disputes into the safe haven of Aru Village? It seems like someone's gonna have to beat some sense into your thick skulls until you finally learn to respect these grounds.
You're still looking for an opportunity to attack.
Hey, did either of you hear a word I just said?
Whoa, what's going on? The wind's so strong! Is this a sandstorm? Paimon's gonna get blown away!
Another sandstorm? What's up with these recently?
Wait, is that...
Hey! All of you, over here, quickly! We have to take cover!
That's... Ow! That's Candace.
Someone's calling for us! Oh, this wind is too strong! Let's get over there!
That sounded like Candace.
Come on, you two. Jeez, are all of you academia folks such hard work? Move it!
All right, stop yelling.
I just got Candace by accident. Now she's in the story. Get off the keyboard. Move.
Well, this is pretty awkward. Hey, want to play sardines with 3 people who want to tear each other limb from limb? Sure, why not? Sounds fun. The air is so thick and heavy. Paimon can hardly keep floating anymore.
My sincere apologies, everyone. This is the home of our village chief. I will have to ask you to make do with this small room until the sandstorm dies down.
You were also laughing when I got her by accident. That was just a random 10 pull. Those are free 10 pulls, and I got her by accident.
Please, let me introduce myself. I am Candace, protector of Aru Village.
Our savior has come at last!
Okay, I actually gotta check whether or not something changed in the stream situation. My cat just walked over my keyboard. As far as I know, it looks okay.
Nice to meet you, Candace. The name's Paimon. Thank you so much for helping us.
You have my gratitude.
There's no need to thank me. It's only right to help each other when the weather gets rough.
Wow, she's so gentle and caring, like a nice older sister. Unlike those guys over there.
All right, now that we're all better acquainted, we should return to the topic at hand. As a guardian charged with the responsibility to protect my fellow villagers from harm, I was observing your conflict from afar, even before the sandstorm started. And now that you have set foot within our village itself, it is all the more my responsibility to make absolutely sure that you pose no threat whatsoever to us. So please, have an honest and sincere conversation with one another, and put your hostile feelings to rest. If anyone dares to start anything again while they are under this roof, I will not hesitate to send them out for some quality time with the creatures of the sandstorm.
Okay.
Oh, on second thought, Paimon may have misjudged Candace's character.
Alright, that's some real shit. And I like that. Either you be nice, or I'm gonna kick you out the door. That's some real shit. Appreciated.
And that goes for you too, Miss Dia.
Oh.
Do I make myself clear?
All right, we got it, Candace.
She's your type? No, I understand her rules.
That's what I like to hear. So, which of you will begin?
Just with that little tidbit of information, I understand where she's coming from.
I was supposed to be a mediator, but I might have gotten a little too involved just now. Anyway, one of those two should probably start talking.
Wait, that was you trying to be a mediator?
I have nothing to hide, so there's no shame in explaining myself. While Al-Haytham wasn't wrong about the other Matra not knowing my whereabouts, it's not because I've been assigned a morally dubious mission. Rather, I've chosen to exile myself.
Huh? Exile yourself?
So why would he go after Al-Haytham?
A little while ago, I discovered that there was data missing in the Academia's project planning and development files. What little they did report clearly did not match the project's actual progress. As General Mahamatra, I had the responsibility and authority to request an audit. However, to my surprise, the person responsible for the erroneous data was none other than Grand Sage Azar himself.
Oh, so he exiled himself to ensure that, well, no people took any responsible misdoings of this Grand Sage Azar. Like whatever Grand Sage Azar was doing, Sino just basically exiled himself from doing miscellaneous things for the Great Sage, for the orders of the Academia. Is what I'm getting. He exiled himself in order to make sure he wasn't doing anything dubious to the Academia's orders. Sorry, I corrected myself. Alright, I need to take another piss. I'll be right back. Can you believe that, bro? Also, Sino has the same voice actor as Anton from ZZZ. That is actually kind of... I would need to see it in person, because Sino has a very stern and... how would you say it? Monotonous voice. But Anton is wild as fuck, so I'd have to see it see the switch. Could be. I actually don't even know who Sino's voice actor is, so some of them also Akihiko. Wait, are you talking about what is his name? What is his name? What is his name? I know his name. Damn it. Alejandro. Are you talking about Alejandro? Does he really do Sino's voice? Because if it's Akihiko, it's definitely Alejandro. Really? He does Alejandro does Sino's voice, Anton's voice, and Akihiko. Okay, I need to see that. I need to see that. I need to see the clips. What is his character's name? What is his channel's name? What is his channel's name? It's on the tip of my tongue. Fuck. His shit was popping up, all his shorts and stuff like that were popping up all the time. Like a month, 2 weeks ago. Damn it. The only thing I know is his real name is Alejandro.
I tried to investigate the issue myself before submitting a formal audit request. But I soon found that all leads and potential pieces of incriminating evidence were carefully concealed from me. I began to realize that they were cautious of me from the very beginning. Unsurprisingly, the Grand Sage rejected my audit request as soon as the submission reached his desk. He even said to me, "The power of the General Mahamatra is granted by the sages. You have no right to judge us."
So they really are up to no good.
I realized then that to the Grand Sage, the Matra are nothing more than tools for the sages, to assert and maintain their control over knowledge. The vows that we took, the principles that we strive to uphold, they are meaningless to the academia of today.
So, you then decided to exile yourself?
I believed it would be wise to flee the academia before the sages had a chance to take action against me. This way, they can no longer see nor predict my actions.
So he's not connected up to the Akasha terminal as well.
I will never give up on this investigation. There's no need for someone else to give me power or authority. Once I find the truth, I will administer judgment by my own name.
Okay, I am liking Sino a little bit more each time.
Sino seems to have the same goal as us. We're all investigating the sages.
He recused himself in order to find the right information that he needs in order to make the right judgment. His ideas align with the fact of what he's doing is right. And I can appreciate that.
Plus, now that he's no longer the General Mahamatra, he somehow feels a lot less scary.
It's still too early to trust him completely.
Well, Sino, if that's your story, then why did you see Al-Haytham as a target?
When I was investigating the matter in the academia, I overheard a conversation between Al-Haytham and a sage. The sages asked you to investigate a blonde-haired traveler. Do you dispute this, Al-Haytham?
Al-Haytham, you motherfucker.
What?
Like many parts of the project, this assignment was undocumented. Now throw in your suspicious behavior with the Divine Knowledge Capsule, and I think we deserve an explanation.
The sages were watching me from the very beginning.
Yes. I was indeed tasked with investigating the Traveler.
Al-Haytham!
After all, the promised reward was so great that hardly any scholar could have refused. The sage told me, once you've completed this assignment, I can give you a glimpse of divine knowledge.
He used us. Motherfucker.
A most enticing offer.
Unfortunately, those academics don't know me at all.
Wait. He could be tying it back.
Their words contained one key piece of information. Namely, that divine knowledge indeed exists. That gave me all I needed to know.
That they're hiding information from everybody.
From my perspective, the sages are far from trustworthy. Think about it. Isn't it a little strange they're so willing to share divine knowledge with anyone, even as a reward? So, I began my own investigation following the lead of the Divine Knowledge Capsule. In the end, I realized my wisdom in committing to this rather than collaborating with the sages. Had I been less guarded, I probably would have ended up like that Ain al-Ahmar mercenary, incapable of remaining sane for long enough to hold a conversation.
You mean that the sages originally planned to dispose of you, using one of those capsules that drive people insane?
What about your encounter with me?
I'd already given up on the assignment by then. I only told the Academia I was waiting in Port Ormos for you to appear so they wouldn't suspect anything. So it came as quite a surprise when I encountered my erstwhile target while investigating the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
Coincidence, isn't it?
Criminals do love to talk about coincidences.
Even though I ran into the Traveler by chance, I had no intention of providing assistance to the Academia. Also, you should remember, you were the ones who decided to follow me and strike up a conversation after I left that tavern.
Is that enough to prove his innocence?
That's true. Al-Haytham helped us out at Caravan Rebat as well. Maybe he's telling the truth.
I'm willing to apologize if that's worth anything to you. I took the Divine Knowledge Capsule behind your back because I judged its existence to be a significant risk. I felt that it would be best for no one to interact with it before it had been properly studied. After all, curiosity often proves to be the most dangerous thing in this land.
You should be well aware, Scribe Al-Haytham, that curiosity can also lead you to danger and suspicion. Answer me this. Did the sages share any information about their project with you?
Have I not made myself clear? You and I are both distrusted by the academia. Do you really think they would tell me anything?
Fine. Although you haven't completely proven your innocence, I won't regard you as an enemy, for now.
As you wish.
Good. I'm glad to see you two clearing up your misunderstandings. And now you, Dia. I believe it's your turn.
Yeah, why is she here?
Oh, sorry. Whatever the boys were talking about must have been so boring that I spaced out.
Yeah, why is Dia here?
My situation is pretty straightforward. My employer, Dunyarzad of the Homayani family, is friends with the Traveler and is currently recovering from her illness at home. I had nothing going on, so I decided to return to Aru Village for a visit. I was actually looking forward to a pretty exciting time getting back together with everyone here. But then I saw these two random guys in the middle of a pointless argument. It ticked me off, and things went downhill from there.
Oh, she's so... Wait, has she been following us? Oh, did she just randomly end up deciding going to Aru Village? You know Dunyazar does care about the Traveler in a certain way, but at the same time, it's like... Did she take that as initiative to watch the Traveler? And then she coincidentally ended up in Aru Village.
Is that all? Well, I will admit that definitely sounds like your style. In that case, welcome back, Dia.
And she just well, the thing is, it's like whether or not she can be trusted in saying certain situations. She's usually very upfront about everything, but also she's kind of like an assassin where she can hide certain facts in situations like that. But usually when it comes to like personal things, she's very upfront about it in weird ways. So this could have been like randomly, well, they seem to be doing fine. I'll go to Aru Village. She just randomly ended up here. It ended up in a fight. But also, there could be like a situation where she's like doing behind the scenes shit where she understands where like something is happening right now and she needs to keep track of this situation. And she decides to say that she's doing this thing for the situation.
That's more like it. I missed you all so much, Candace.
Whoa! What was that sound?
No need to worry. Now that you're no longer at each other's throats, please make yourselves at home. I'll take a quick trip outside to clear out some of those creatures in the sandstorm.
Creatures? In the sandstorm? Are you sure you don't want some backup?
Fighting in a sandstorm is not for the faint-hearted. Anyone without extensive training in these conditions is at a disadvantage. You needn't worry.
Yeah, just leave him to Candace. Don't worry, she's as tough as they come.
The wind's died down. That means the sandstorm's over, right? Candace still isn't back yet, though. Is she alright? Maybe we should go out and check on her.
When you put it that way, even I'm starting to feel a little worried. All right, let's go. We've been here long enough, and the boys are as chatty as the floor.
Alright, let's see how outside is. I'm probably going to end stream here in a little bit. Simply because it is 4 o'clock my time. But I need to find a really good breaking point where we can take a break. Candice. Where are you, Candice?
I suppose wisdom.
Of course not. It's all a bunch of nonsense.
It's creatures of the abyss.
Whew. Candace, you're still fighting? You've been out here dealing with these creatures the entire time?
Yes. They just keep coming in waves. I've lost count of how many I've defeated. Before I realized it, even the sandstorm had stopped.
Her stamina is also something else.
Ah, here comes another wave!
Leave this round to us. I got interrupted earlier, but now I have something to take my anger out on.
It's been quite a while since I've seen the Flame Mane in action. I'll leave these to you then.
I'll be sure to put on a good show. Let's go!
The Flame Mane. That's a sick
Propagate!
name, honestly.
That really hurt! Nice and spicy! Here comes another wave! When are they ever gonna let up?
Scatter!
Gooba, get them! Yeah!
Propagate!
Let's dance! Yeah! Yeah! The creatures stopped appearing. Was that the last of them?
What we fought just now was probably the aftermath of the sandstorm. So we should be safe for the time being.
Well fought, everyone. No injuries, I hope.
Right, who's this?
Who are you?
Ah, my apologies. I haven't had a chance to greet you yet. I had my hands full taking care of the village's elderly and children. I am the chief of Aru village. Everyone usually calls me Uncle Anpu.
Sorry for all the trouble.
Sir, I am also originally from the desert, but I have not been back for some time now. May I ask if such sandstorms are common?
I can't say they've always been common, but recently the storms have become increasingly severe and frequent. Besides sandstorms, we also occasionally get earthquakes. According to an investigator who stayed in the village a while ago, these unusual natural phenomena are related to the withering of Irminsul.
Another effect of Irminsul's withering. So, Irminsul's withering causes withering zones in the forest, and sandstorms and earthquakes here in the desert?
Everything in the natural world is inextricably connected to Irminsul. These regional symptoms can indeed be a reflection of Irminsul's present state.
Everyone in Aru village needs to take good care of themselves. Speaking of which, why haven't I seen a single village keeper since I got here?
Village keeper?
Village keeper?
Who are they? Village guards like Candace?
Does your curiosity know no bounds? Village Keeper is how Aru village refers to mad scholars exiled here by the academia.
Village keepers?
Most of them are scholars who lost their sanity after a period of training in the Avidia forest. The Academia believes that their crazed mutterings may have a negative effect on the psyches of other scholars. So, they're forcibly exiled to the desert. Though if you ask me, it's all a boatload of nonsense.
Hypatia was also nearly exiled to the desert.
Alas, that's exactly what we've been trying to investigate. One by one, the village keepers have been mysteriously disappearing without a trace, but no one in the village has ever seen them leave. If you're planning to stay around the village for the next few days, I'd appreciate it if you could keep an eye out for them.
I've had encounters with those people in the past. I'll see what I can do to help.
The Matra are the ones responsible for their exile. Now that you're no longer with them, are you trying to alleviate your guilt and atone for your past sins? I'm fascinated by how you think.
Mock me if you will, but if you are guilty, I will eliminate you, regardless of my position or identity.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you're the former General Mahamatra. You must be an expert in these kinds of investigations. Thank you for your help.
I'll help too.
Is it because you're reminded of Hypatia? Oh, these poor scholars. First they lose their sanity, now this! We need to help get them back home, safe and sound. But, is it really a good idea to tag along with Sino? You seem like you really don't trust him.
That's why this is a great opportunity to watch him.
I'll be grateful for the assistance. No doubt you will do a better job than some of my former subordinates. Let's start by finding a spot to share what we know so far.
Hell yeah. This is a good spot to leave off on. This is before we start the real investigation and stuff like that. We still definitely do not have enough, but I'm just gonna check just in case. Just in case. Damn it. I feel like I'm so close. I feel like who tell? So enjoying the story. It honestly is. It actually is pretty good.
I want
Money? No, I'm not paying money. I feel like I'm so close to getting hotel. Like another couple pulls. But yeah, I feel like I am really enjoying the story now. This all ties to the academia, Ermin's soul, and situations like that. There's like a lot of leeway to like give like theories and stuff like that. And I appreciate that. I feel like they did a really good job like making these characters seem like they're not like they live in their world. And like before, if you couldn't believe the VA effect, like it honestly feels like they actually live in their world. Like they have ties to these situations, like their relationships have meaning and everything like that. And I feel like before it was kind of vague and like not really real unless you did the character situations. But I feel like they did a lot more now in like tying it to the main story. Because unless you did like the character missions, you feel like these characters didn't have real connections in the world. But now that they've kind of tied it to the main story, you feel like they have more impact in the world than anything else. And I think that's important. Sayu. Ah. Sai is the Twitch name. The VTuber. The VTuber person. But yeah, I feel like yeah, like in the earlier state, like in Inazuma, I feel like they were like reaching a. Yeah, like they were trying to tie the characters to make sure the world was to make sure the lore was better, but I feel like in Sumeru, they made the lore tied to the characters, and the characters live in the lore. And I think that's entirely better than what they were doing before. Like it seemed like in Mondstadt and Leeway, it seemed like the characters were outside the lore and kind of like they had their own like specific boxes. But now they've like actually taken that and tied the characters to the lore, which means they're involved with the world and what they're living through. And I think that's actually really better for both of like the characters and the character episodes and maybe the hangout events. I don't know. I'm still working on the Inazuma and Leeway hangout character events. And come on, I just started liking Ning Wong. And honestly, that feels like the beginning of this whole tie-in to the whole story situation. And I think that's that makes the story a little bit more important once you know like these motivations of why these characters are doing things. And I'm glad they're now tying it into the story and the lore and stuff like that. Because now they can expand and like put more into the story and characters and lore and whatever hangout events they wanted to do. Magoo, hey, what are you doing? You just want to stand in the way. Are you gonna jump? Are you not gonna jump? Hey, come here. You got scared. And you met Candace. I did. I did meet Candace. And honestly, I agree with that sentiment of what she was saying. It's like you either follow the rules or you're gonna get kicked out into the into the worst storm you've ever met. I can respect her. I respect her rights. So would or wouldn't? It would have to be consensual. Consent is a very important thing. Anyway, I'm gonna take off here today, and that'll be the end of today's stream. And we'll continue more with Act 3 later on. So yeah, Act 3 is still going. We're in the desert. We're gonna take on the new situation with Sino Hotel. We have 2 more days. We have 2 more days. It's okay. We have 2 more days. I can cope. I can cope with 2 more days. Anyway, I'm gonna take out for today. And I'll say good night, goodbye. And that'll be it for now. All right, bye.